Hey guys, did you get the news? One of the top players of SRH is not going to play tomorrow's match. Who is he? We are going to discuss it in this video. So watch the video till the end. Don't miss anything. And now today we are going to talk about Rajasthan Royals versus Sunrisers Hyderabad Dream 11 prediction. This match is going to take place at Arun Jaitley Stadium in Delhi. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, then I recommend you to please subscribe to the YouTube channel first and then like the video if you like the content. Also join the Telegram channel if you haven't joined it. Link is in description and top comment, which is also the pinned comment. So guys, this is the whole Rajasthan Royals squad. You can pause the video and check. This is the whole Sunrisers Hyderabad squad. You can pause the video and check. This is the playing 11 of Rajasthan Royals. I can see two changes in the playing 11 in the next match. Dubey will go out definitely because he was playing very slow. He was not showing any intent, and we have already seen that one of the SRH players is being kicked out because of he was not showing intent. Probably Shubman Gill will be kicked out. Ishan Kishan has already been kicked out of the team because of not showing any intent. So I think Dubey is the next target. And instead of Jaidev Unadkat, we may see Mayank Markandeya or Shreyas Gopal. Now this is the Sunrisers Hyderabad playing 11. You can pause the video and check. And there is a big update about Sunrisers Hyderabad team I will give you. Kane Williamson is the new captain of SRH. David Warner, he has been kicked out from the SRH captaincy in the leadership group, and so now Warner will play just as a player. And one of the most important thing is maybe Warner will not play tomorrow's match because in the SRH matches it was clear that they are going to shake things up in the overseas department. Now who can they remove in the overseas department? Rashid Khan is a definite, he will play every match, that's for sure. Kane Williamson is a new captain, he will play every match. Bairstow, he is playing very well, he is showing intent, no problem with Bairstow. Bairstow will play every match. Obviously David Warner will go out in the next match. Very surprising, very shocking, but it will happen. And who can come in? Jason Roy can come in, Jason Holder can come in, and Mujibur Rahman can come in. At this point, their batting and bowling both are very weak. So whoever comes in, let's see whoever comes in, and I think most probably Jason Holder will come in. He can give you some runs in the lower order, and he will be a very good death bowler as well. So guys, now let's move forward without wasting any time. Injury update: there is no injury update. Rassi Vanderson is. I'm not sure when he's coming out of the quarantine. If he comes out of the quarantine, I will inform you. And most probably, it will take 2 to 3 days to settle, and after that, he will be available for the selection. Rassi Vanderson, if you do not know, he's part of the RR squad. Now, in the point table, RR is at number 7, SRH is at number 8. RR is won 2 out of 6 matches, and SRH has won 1 out of 6 matches. Guys, these are the career stats of RR batsmen. You can pause the video and check. Similarly, for RR bowlers, SRH batsmen and SRH bowlers, stats are there. The ground is Arun Jaitley Stadium in Delhi. In the last 5 matches, what has happened? Each time the team which is chasing has chased the target. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet after knowing this information, then please subscribe to the YouTube channel and like the video if you like the content. So guys, we have already seen that no target is big enough at this ground because of very small boundaries and very flat nature of the pitch. Even 218 of CSK could not be defended. Pollard chased easily, very conveniently. And guys, in the last 5 matches, we have seen that batting first team has won 0 times, batting second team has won 5 times. Very important thing. Average first team score will be 180 runs. Generally, last time in the last match, what happened? One boundary was very short. It was just 55 meter. That's why so many runs were scored. CSK scored 218, but that could also not be defended. So if a team wants to score, it has to score 220 runs. Remember this thing. In the first innings, in the last 5 IPL matches, 16 wickets have been taken by fast bowlers and just 8 by spinners. In the second innings, 11 have been taken by fast bowlers and 13 by spinners. So clearly you can see that spinners are taking more wicket in the second innings. So dew effect is not much at this venue. In some matches it was there, in some matches it is not there. It is very difficult to judge this effect. So I am going to create a dedicated video on how to check the dew effect, if it is going to be there for the match or not. Guys, now let's move forward. Let's look at the matches of this IPL of both the teams. You can pause the video and check. This is the form of RR players in this IPL. Josh Butler, he scored 41 in the last match, but he was not looking very pleasing. He was struggling a lot, and those shots which he hit out of the park, those were also hit and miss kind of thing. He hit those shot out very short deliveries, which is very easy to hit. So I don't think Josh Butler is in such a good form, but there will be one thing about Josh Butler. Rassi Vanderson, he is about to come out of quarantine, he is about to be available for selection. Who will go out? Definitely Josh Butler has to go out. So Butler will be playing well to keep his position in the team. Other than that, Jaiswal is giving good start. Samson is playing very well responsibly also. Miller can give you good start because in the next match definitely he is going to play at number 4 and number 5. Parag will definitely bat in the top order and at number 4 and number 5 only. Dubey is definitely going to be dropped in the next match because he is not showing too much intent, and or maybe he will be batting at the down of the order. And other than that, Tewatia, I think definitely he can do well against SRH. If you remember in 2020, In Dubai, Tewatia and Parag, they scored a very good target against SRH. So remember this thing. They even targeted Rashid Khan. They batted very well in the death overs. So remember this thing. Tewatia and Parag can be very dangerous against SRH. And now Boris is performing well for the last few matches and very good option for captaincy as well as vice captaincy. Unatkar is not bowling too well. Mustafizur Rahman is taking 1 wicket in each match, so a very safe choice for you. Chetan Sakaria is a bit inconsistent. If he takes wicket, he takes 3 wickets or he will take 0 wickets. So now guys, let's move forward. Let's look at the performance of SRH players in this IPL. David Warner is playing so well, but I think he will be kicked out of the next match. There is no other overseas option which I see going out of the team. Definitely David Warner will go out and Jason Roy or Jason Holder or Mujibur Rahman may come in. Also guys, now let's move forward. This is a score of Bairstow. Bairstow is playing with a very good intent. Kane Williamson is playing so good in the last 3 matches, one of the best batsmen of SRH. Manish Pandey played well in the last match. Kedar Jadhav, Vijay Shankar, useless players. Other than that, Rashid Khan, he is taking wickets for the last 3 matches, very important. Even on flat wicket of Delhi, he took 3 wickets in the last match, very important player. Sandeep Sharma is not performing too well because he is not getting too much swing on Delhi wickets. Khalil Ahmed, he is also not getting too much swing on the Delhi wickets. He is not bowling well in the death over also, and he is unable to take any wicket in the last 2 matches. Siddharth Kaul can be a good option for you because there are no other SRH bowlers who are performing too well. Other than that, Suchit also did not perform well because the pitch is not helping the spinners. Rest are all the bench players of SRH. Now, guys, in Delhi, what has happened? RR has won 4 out of 10 matches and SRH has won only 6 out of 9 matches. So, but in the last 3 matches, RR have lost. In the last 6 matches, SRH has won 4 out of 6 matches. Let's look at the record of RR and SRH batsmen in this stadium. So, Vijay Shankar has a very high average, but that is because he has remained not out 3 to 4 times. That's why his average is so high. No other reason is there. Other than that, Kane Williamson has a very good record at this ground. Josh Butler has a good record at this ground. But are you going to drop Butler or not? Well, there is a very convincing state there in the next few sections, which is definitely going to convince you to drop Josh Butler. But let's see what's in the final decision is yours anyways. Manish Pandey, he has also performed very well on this ground. Other than that, Morris, David Warner, Jason Roy, David Miller, Sanju Samson all have very good record at this ground. Dubey also has average of 20, which is not bad too, as per the standards of T20 cricket. And so generally it's a batting wicket, so that's why their average is so high. Let's talk about the bowlers, which is the most important part. So Mohammad Nabi is a very good striker at this ground, and mostly we will see that spinners are there, slower ball bowlers, cutter bowlers, they are there. But this pitch is not assisting spinners or slower ball bowlers or cutters. This pitch is clear flat pitch, so take only strike bowlers who you think can take a lot of wickets, even 1 or 2 wickets, that is fine. So take those bowlers who can take a wicket or 2. Other than that, in the head-to-head contest, RR has won 6 times and SRH has won 7 times against each other when they played against each other, and the last match was won by SRH. Let's look at the player battle, one of the most important section, because Rashid has taken wicket of Butler 4 times in just 16 balls. He is considered just 10 runs. Very important player. Are you going to drop Josh Butler now? Well, it's a very difficult choice because Butler has a very good record at this ground and he wants to save his place because Rassie Vanderdussen is about to come out of quarantine. So Butler is also under very high pressure to score runs. Rashid Khan has a very good record against Butler. What will happen? Who will win? Well, that's up to you to decide. If you want to take Butler in your team, go ahead. If you don't want to take Butler in your team, drop him. I suggest to play very safe. Guys, another very important player battle. Kane Williamson. Morris has troubled him. Mustafizur Rahman has troubled him. So Kane Williamson, if you are planning to make him captain or vice captain in the next match, just think, because maybe he will be in trouble because of very good player battles. Rashid has bowled well against Miller. Unatkar has bowled well against Pandey. Sandeep Sharma has kept Samson from scoring runs. So in the 50 balls, Samson has just scored 49 runs against Sandeep Sharma and he lost his wicket twice. So let's look at the record of RR batsman versus SRH. Very important section, guys. If I do not speak any name, then you pause the video and read the stats of each and every player, because it can change your whole game. In the last match also, Pollard was at the top of the list. His average was similar to the average of the other 2 batsmen, which were Surya Kumar Yadav and Hardik Pandya. Yet you ignored Kieron Pollard and yet you went with some other players. I also went with some other players and many people lost. Those who had Kieron Pollard, they won all the matches. So remember this thing. If you are watching the video, then read every state and do your own analysis. Go with your own team. Among the RR batsmen versus SRH, so Tewatia has a very good average in the last tournament. Tewatia chased down. He actually batted very well with Rian Parag and batted very well in the death overs. So Tewatia can definitely handle Rashid Khan as well. Remember this thing. He struggles against spinners generally, but against Rashid Khan, he can play reverse sweep. So keep this thing in mind. Samson has a very good record. David Miller, Vora, Chris Morris, they do not have a very bad record, but Josh Butler, man, average of just 9 against SRH, mostly because Rashid Khan is able to take his wicket very soon. And Dubey does not have a very good average as well. Keep this thing in mind. Among the bowlers, Markande has a strike rate of just 7. Actually, Markande has bowled 7 overs against SRST, and in those 7 overs, he has taken total 6 wickets. Total 2 innings he has played, and 1 innings he got 2 wickets, in the other inning he got 4 wickets. So, will you take Markande in your team? Remember one thing, pitch is not actually helping the spinners much more, but it is an afternoon game, and in the afternoon game, spinners get a lot more from the surface because there is no dew, and because of the sun the surface is actually a little bit drier. There is not much moisture on the pitch. That is why spinners can get a little bit extra help in the afternoon games. Maybe Markande will come good tomorrow. Keep this thing in mind. Mustafizur Rahman also has a very good record against his former team SRH. So try Mustafizur Rahman also. He is taking wickets consistently for Rajasthan Royals. So that is a very good news for us. So you can decide between Chetan Sakari and Mustafizur Rahman, or you can take both. Dubey, he's not bowling actually. Unatkat, his record is very good against SRH, but will he play the next match? Well, it's very doubtful. And on the Delhi wickets, Unatkat will be taken to blinders, man. I think Unatkat, he can break all the records by conceding a lot of runs. Remember this thing. And Morris also has a good strike rate. Gopal has a good strike rate. Karthik Tyagi does not have a good strike rate, but it does not matter because he has played just 2 matches against SRH, so, and he was also very young at that time. Now let's look at the record of SRH batsmen versus RR. Kane Williamson, Manish Pandey, David Warner all have very good record. Jamie Bairstow, Johnny Bairstow also has a very good record. And this average of 23 does not mean it's a very bad average. It means he can play very good against RR. On his day, he can even score a big. On his when his day is not with him, when his luck is not working, then he can even score a lower score. So an average of 23 is good enough, but average of 12 is very bad. So Riddhiman Saha is a no, and you can ignore Kedar Jadhav as well if you want. But remember, Raidu played a very good innings in the last match. Maybe Kedar Jadhav will play in this match. These things we cannot actually predict through any statistic. It just happens someday. And other than that, guys, Mujibur Rahman, he has a very good record in the bowling section, and Jason Holder has also very good record. So in place of David Warner, maybe Mujib will play, maybe Holder will play. Khalil also has a very good record, so Khalil solves a very big problem for us. What is our problem? We will see in the next section, which is DREAM11 team. So guys, you can pause the video and check record of all the players. Now we will move to DREAM11 team. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, then please subscribe to the channel. If you like the content, then please like the video. Tell me in the comment section what you liked about the video, or if you have any queries. Guys, now let's move to the next section. So this is the wicket keeping section. In the wicket keeping section, what do we have to do? We have 3 players, guys. Bairstow, Samson, Butler. Who do you want to take? Currently I am taking Bairstow and Samson. I will see if I have enough credits for Butler or not. In the batting section, I will currently take Manish Pandey, Kane Williamson. I will not take David Warner because most probably 95% chances are there that he will not play the next game. I am taking Yashasvi Jaiswal currently. Among the all-rounder section, I am taking Chris Morris, no doubt. And I am also taking Rahul Tewatia because he was the hero of the last time or the last match when RR and SRH played against each other. And this Delhi ground, it's very short, and it will be very helpful for Tewatia to hit sixes. And he has also played at this particular ground. I think he played for Delhi earlier before being traded to RR. So he is very familiar with this Delhi ground as well. In the bowling section, I will take currently Rashid Khan. He is taking wickets even on the flat pitches. He got 3 wickets in the last match. In the last 3 matches, he has taken 1 wicket each time, at least 1 wicket. Okay. So Chetan Sakari is a good option if on a particular day he can take 3 wickets, or he can even go with 0 wickets. So that choice is up to you if you want to take Chetan Sakari or if you want to take Mustafizur Rahman. Mustafizur Rahman is not taking too many wickets, but we have seen that he is taking at least 1 wicket in each match, and his record is very good against SRH. So I am currently trusting Mustafizur Rahman. You can even go with Chetan Sakaria, which is not a bad choice at all. Then we can also go with Khalil Ahmed because we already saw it among all the SRH pacers. Khalil Ahmed's record is very good against Rajasthan Royals team. Okay, remember this thing. So now we have to take one more player. So in the batting section, we can go with David Miller if you want, or in the wicket keeping section, you can go with Josh Butler. And even if you don't want any of this, one of the best options will be to go with Jason Holder if he plays the next match. because Jason Holder can give you some runs in the lower order, and he can also take a lot of wickets because he generally bowls in the death overs. Or in the batting section, you can go with Jason Roy if he plays the next match. So this 11 player option, I will leave it up to you. You can even take David Miller, who will actually bat higher in the next match. So this is my team preview, guys. Who are the best captaincy vice captaincy option? Well, let's be honest. Danny Bairstow, Sanju Samson, Kane Williamson, Chris Morrison, Rashid Khan. I don't see any other captaincy vice captaincy option, but Miller is a good choice for vice captaincy. Then you can also give it to Yashasvi Jaiswal if you want to play well in the Grand League. Then Jaiswal is not a bad choice to try. You can also try Manish Pandey, who's not a bad choice at all. He came in form in the last match. And some very underrated choice will be Rahul Tewatia. Remember this thing. He is not taking too many wickets with the ball against SRH, but while batting, he can do another miracle like he did in the last time against Sharjah, against Punjab Kings in Sharjah. Remember this thing, guys. Subscribe to my YouTube channel yet if you haven't subscribed. Okay, now like the video if you like the content. We will see each other in the next match. Bye.